Hi, everybody. It's Jennifer. And I know it's been a long time since I've posted anything. And I'm here to tell you what's been going on in my life the past like 3 or 4 months. Um, I I was doing really, really good on Raw. I started in November of last year, and I pretty much in a 6 months period of actually 4 months period of time, I lost 90 pounds. I was walking 4 miles a day, exercising upper body, lower body, every other day rotation, every day cardio, and 100% high raw vegan. And I cured myself of asthma, diabetes, high blood pressure, pretty much everything that was wrong with me. I weighed 265 pounds and I got down to 175, which I'm still at. I've plateaued at 175. I haven't lost any more weight, but I haven't gained any, so that's a good thing. Anyways, what happened to me this year? Well, a lot of things have happened to me. I I got out of a 16-year marriage, and that was pretty hard to get into the whack of things. Doing things by myself, alone. Without a male companion, and just doing the just basically living life, raising kids and everything. That was pretty difficult. But I used to have an alcohol problem, um, you know, 7 years ago, and I quit. I quit 7 years ago. So, which is a good thing, right? 7 years sobriety, and I was hardcore. I mean, if I stick to something, I stick to it. And this year in February, I had a beer, and that beer led to me drinking again. So I wasn't drinking much. I mean, probably once or twice a month. Like in February, I think I drank twice in February, and like 2 times in March. And I mean, I was really still very focused and driven on my raw food diet. So I didn't really want to mess up anything, with my health and everything. So, but by April, I met a man that I got into a relationship with, and I just started drinking again, like pretty much, regularly, probably every weekend, and and then I started drinking during the week. So I was drinking, probably 3 or 4 times a week, and not crazy amounts. I wasn't getting like, really, messed up drunk or anything, but I was, catching a buzz, 3 or 4 times a week. So little by little, I tried. I mean, I was drinking and doing raw, and little by little, I started to have cooked food cravings, and of course, and you get the beer munchies or whatever, and just basically started eating whatever I wanted to eat, and eventually, my raw food diet became something that was in the background. I quit exercising. Basically, just kind of like back to where I was. I mean, honestly, and drinking, drinking in the process of it all. I drink now, and so it's like, I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. I'm gonna put it down for a while because I have got to get back on my diet, and I'm hoping to do that this week. I just really have to kind of make a list of things and just get back to that place, because I'll tell you what happened in the process of drinking and um, not being raw and not exercising. I've lost a lot of muscle tone, a lot of muscle tone. I have gotten my blood pressure problems back, which isn't funny, but it's just, I mean, it just goes to show you. And I don't have the endurance or the stamina that I had, 3 months ago, 4 months ago. So I gained a boyfriend, I gained a drinking habit again, and I gained a lot of flab, a lot of loose skin. My body is just not what it was literally 3 or 4 months ago. So I'm just I'm just wanting to tell you guys, it is very, very important to stay focused and stay driven and remember what the end target was. I forgot that because my health was so good. I forgot what it was, and it's all about your health. I mean, it's good looks and losing weight. They're all byproducts of this diet. I mean, that's it's the health that you have to keep driven. I mean, keep focused on in your mind, because I lost that, and now my asthma's back. I have asthma. I've been using my inhaler a lot. Um, Oh, and I started smoking cigarettes too. So these are the things that I have to work on. The cigarettes are going to be pretty easy for me to stop doing because I really don't really enjoy it that much. I mean, sometimes I do, but most of the time it's just like, yuck, makes my hair stink, my hands stink. So I've kind of like done a 180. I mean, I've just gone from like the most glowing, raw food, radiant, like full of love and light, exercising, focused, driven, to my old ways. I mean, basically, I have, I mean, I do eat now with caution. I know what I'm putting in my body is garbage and it's bad for me. So I'm always aware of that. Don't ever think that you forget that because it stays with you forever. And I do eat a lot of fruit still, but I'm eating a lot of fruit with, you know, packaged processed crap. I don't go to fast food though. I don't go out and eat fast food at all. I just sort of eat stuff that we buy at the store here. But anyways, that's just the complete laziness and craziness. Um, if you guys are having trouble with this, with the diet now, or if you've had trouble, I always said, it's okay. You mess up one meal, you pick it up the next. But I'm battling some things right now that, I have problems with. I had problems with. So, you may think that alcohol or drink makes things better, for the time, and you're happy and whatever, and feeling good, and there's more passion in your relationship, with your guy or whatever. But you know, you are completely sacrificing and swapping something precious, and that's your health. So I've decided that, you know, I'm not going to quit drinking because to me it's a source of relaxation for me. I'm not going to quit drinking 100%, but I'm definitely going to slow down. Maybe once a week, maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm going to give it up forever because I think that being like, uh, what is the word? I don't want to say anal retentive, but yeah, I was anal retentive. Anything that you're fanatical about, to me, it hurts you mentally. So I'm not going to be fanatical about not drinking. I mean, I might have a glass of wine, or a couple of glasses of wine, or a whole bottle. No, I'm just kidding. Um, once in a while, a couple of beers once in a while. I don't really like hard liquor. I used to be a huge advocate of Absolute vodka, and I've had a few drinks of Absolute this year. Not a lot because I'm not a proponent of drinking hard liquor anymore at all because of the hangovers. But I'm just saying, don't kick yourself, don't kill yourself, don't beat yourself up because you fall off this diet. It's we know what to do. You know what I mean? We just got to get back up, pull yourself up, and get back to raw, get back to the principles, get back to the basics, the fundamentals. Every big journey begins with one step. You know what I mean? Put one foot in front of the other, and that's what I've got to do. And I just came back here to get some support from all of you guys because I've let you down. I was doing really good, and by this time I should have been at my goal weight of 125. And here I am stuck at 175. So with a flabby body, my body's just like, man, it was so tight. I was looking good, and I was going down. I was losing like 15 pounds a month, the last month. And then I just went down to 10 pounds, and then it's like, I mean, boom, I stopped. So anyways, it's the diet's not hard. It's very simple. It's very organized. It's very clean. It's very disciplined. And I love that. I loved living that way. And I'm just kind of like hoping to hear from you guys. If any of you fallen off and have some encouraging words of support, anything like that, I would appreciate it because I really miss all you guys, and I miss all your comments and stuff. And I know I haven't posted, and that's why I'm not getting any, but still I miss them all. And mentally I'm getting there, like, strong to. Actually, I'm really happy. Some things happened in my life recently that are really awesome, and I'm happy about it. It's just, I'm sad about the fact that I'm having trouble, rebooting, getting back on it, getting back to the gym. It's just, I live in Fresno, California. So if you know anything about Fresno, it's like, it's not like Las Vegas. I mean, but it's damn near close. It's close. It's hot. It's hot as heck out here. So, um, you know, I'm staying here for a while. I was planning on moving back down to LA, but things have changed, and I'm okay with that. As long as I've got a roof over my head with my kids, and we're all eating good and stuff. I'm happy about that. Eating good, eating raw. Anyways, like I said, I post another video as soon as I start. I'm gonna let you guys know what I'm gonna do, how it's going. I'm at 175, and my goal is to, lose at least 2 to 3 pounds a week. I mean, that's my goal, and I know that's very attainable and realistic, and it stays off that way. I'm surprised I've lost 90 pounds and I haven't gained any of the weight back. That's strange. It's good. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I do walk. I do walk about 3 times a week right now, walking 2 miles. But that's nothing compared to 6 to 7 days a week at 4 to 5 miles a day. 2 miles is 30 minutes of walking. It's ridiculous. If you can't fit in 2 miles, 30 minutes, there's something wrong. You're not focused. You're not thinking about things. But anyways, I want to get my health back up. I had an injury to my arm in March, and I couldn't lift my arm. This whole left arm was dead. I had a completely dead arm, and that was tough. I mean, I couldn't lift my arm up. I was in physical therapy for 2 months. It's finally back to where I have complete range again, but I don't feel it's. I got to get back to the gym to work this out because it's my scapula that was really messed up. I mean, that muscle, and I had a pinched nerve in my spine. Just a lot of things. I had MRIs done, and all this other jazz, and they thought that I had multiple sclerosis, signs of it in my brain. So that was like a big, huge thing, and I had to go in for another MRI to see if that was what it was. But they found out that it was just like a scar tissue or something in my brain, or from an injury when I was little. But I don't know. Just weird things have been happening the past 4 months. Starting a new relationship, getting off raw, not exercising right, feeling the guilt about all that. Just everything. It's been all like a lot of, the drinking, the smoking cigarettes. I mean, all this bad, unhealthy stuff. That cigarette thing, I'm definitely quitting. I haven't had one cigarette today. It's already 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Not feeling like I want one either at all. So that's good. So that's not really an issue. The smoking's not an issue. Just my diet. That's the biggest issue. Cutting my drinking back to like maybe once a week on the weekends for relaxation. Whatever, have fun with my man. That kind of stuff. But it's just the diet. The diet. And what I can tell you is, from my experience, I'm going to cut this off now because it's already at 12 and a half minutes. From my experience, my personal experience, what I found that would help anybody out that's on this diet or that's going to get on this diet or that's going to try to stay on this diet is prepare your stuff. Prepare your stuff in advance. Like if you have greens that you're going to blend, have all that stuff, in a certain place, chopped up, ready to go, for that day. Have your salad stuff chopped up and ready to go. Get your pineapples and cut your pineapples up, cut your melons up, make sure they're nice and ripe and sweet and juicy, because there's nothing like eating, unripe fruit. It's disgusting. It's not satisfying, and you will not get your calories up enough to where, you're not going to be getting those, cooked food cravings. You should not have a sweet tooth at the end of the night, 8 or 9 o'clock at night, if you're doing the raw diet right. You know what I mean? If you do have a sweet tooth at nighttime, that means you definitely have not eaten enough calories for the day in fruit, like bananas and mangoes. Those are the ones that pack the calorie punch. But the thing that and then at nighttime, if you have like a really bad salt cravings and all that kind of stuff, to me that for me personally, that was because I wasn't getting enough greens and minerals. There wasn't enough minerals, and fruits aren't going to have enough minerals. You need to really get your greens in. A pound a day, 1 pound of greens a day. You have to have that. That's. And if you eat more calories, if you eat more 3, 4, 5,000 calories, if you're really active, if you're athletic, you don't need to eat as much. You don't need to eat pounds of greens. Because definitely, if you're eating 4 and 5,000 calories in fruit, you're going to get the minerals in that. But if you're on like a 2,000 calorie diet, you know what I mean? What pound a day is good. That's an average. If you do 1.5 pounds today, and 3/4 of a pound tomorrow, or half a pound tomorrow, it's going to average out during the week to 1 pound a day. But I try to definitely have a pound. A good huge head of kale and a big giant thing of spinach. And I blend it because to me it's hard to break through the cellulose walls in greens and leaves, tender leaves and things by just eating it. We're not sitting there chewing enough to get that down. We should be, but we're not. Um, anyways, so that's the thing. Prepare, prepare, prepare. Cut your fruit up, keep it in a bowl. I mean, keep it in a Tupperware bowl, Tupperware container, cover it. That way it's easy, ready there. Your smoothie stuff, you can always cut that up. If you're going to do a breakfast one, you can do your breakfast and then prepare for your lunch one. I always blend. I blend most of my stuff. I am a blender. And at nighttime, I have a raw tomato soup, a raw, raw broccoli soup, or raw mushroom soup, or I make like raw fettuccine alfredo, uh, and just different things that I've come up with. It's just I'm trying to keep my salt intake down because my blood pressure being up again, and the asthma, and what that tells me is I'm dehydrated, and I have too much salt in my diet, too much sodium. So, and that's from eating processed food. It really does zap you. I mean, I don't have the energy I had. I don't have the endurance. I don't feel good most of the time. I mean, I got headaches again, dizziness, blurry vision, that kind of stuff. And it's all because of my health. It's all my blood pressure. It's all my diet, everything. Depression came back, anxiety came back. The things that I beat and I lost, I got back again because of, the cooked diet, the standard American diet. Anyways, guys, positive note, I'm gonna definitely, get back on this diet ASAP. Quit smoking as of today. I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna smoke anymore. Cut my drinking back to 1 to 2 times a week. I know I said one, but maybe 1 to 2. Who knows? I'm just talking about on the weekends. I don't really want to do this Monday through Friday, and just really stay focused and driven. But anyways, you guys, I love you all. Love and light, of course, to you. I just felt I need to share with you a little bit of a video explaining what's been going on in my life, so you guys didn't think that I'm sure you all thought, she probably got off the diet. But this diet really is sustainable. It really, really is if you do it right. 1 ounce of nuts, seeds a day, 10% fat, keep it in that range, 80% carbs, 10% protein. Real simple to do. Anyways, guys, love you and take care. Leave all the comments you want, and just keep giving me that support and love. And we're going to pick this back up and get me down to 125, hopefully by Christmas time. All right. Love you. Take care. And go raw, and be fit, as Swayze Foster says. Is that her name? Swayze Foster? I think so. Anyways, stay raw, get fit. Take care. Bye.